Hello, hello, welcome and welcome back to T is for Temidayo. It is 11:21 p.m., January 16th, 2026. It is day 1631, day 47 of 365 days of tea for me. Let's get started. Again, these were a great idea. The fact that I only use them for this and this alone means that they're always chilling. I just got out of the shower, so my skin should be extra fresh, nice and dry. I won't do my abdomen again because if I do that straight out of the shower, super dry, it gets literally so dry I can't like bend. So we're somewhere. I'll do it on my glutes. Okay, great. It's been a while since I've done my glutes because again, I'm trying to grow my big fat non-binary booty, and that mission remains strong. All right, folks. It's one pump and another pump. 2 pumps total. This is going right on my glutes. Pull this up, like pull this down. And again, I'm putting this on my glutes. Wide motions, big circular motions, not putting it actually in my crack, but everywhere else on the big old non-binary booty. If I have a little extra, I'll bring it to my low back and around to my hip crease. But I'm not going really any further than that. I'm also trying to make sure I'm patting and not rubbing when it starts to get super dry so I don't start getting like the pilling. It'll start to sort of pill. And that's that on that. Bing, bang, boom, boom, boom. So as promised, I'm trying to spend a little bit of time looking at the instructions manual. It has been a minute. Today might be like day 5, 6, or 7. I really don't know because it's been so long, and I'm so glad to be getting back to it because it feels so much to read. Woo! Super fun. So I remember we read the preamble. We read indications and usage, and so now we are heading to dosage and administration. Dosage and administration. I'll show you all that where that is. Right. You see it? Right. Where is it? Oh, yeah, right here. Dosage and administration. And it reads in bold, first bullet, dosage and administration for testosterone gel 1.62% differs from testosterone gel 1%. I didn't even know there was a 1%. See, we learn something new every day. For dosage and administration of testosterone gel 1%, refer to its full prescribing information, parentheses, section 2. Section 2. Section 2. Section 2. Section 2. Dosage and administration. Dosage and administration. Dosage and administration. Dosage and administration for testosterone gel 1.62% differs from testosterone gel 1%. For dosage and administration of testosterone gel 1%, refer to its full prescribing information, section 2. Here we go. Prior to initiating testosterone gel 1.62%, confirm the diagnosis of hypogonadism, which we talked about last time, which is when the testes are not producing the right amount of testosterone. Confirm the diagnosis of hypogonadism by ensuring that serum testosterone concentrations have been measured in the morning or on at least 2 separate days, and that these serum testosterone concentrations are below the normal range. So it sounds like, let me just pull these up. It sounds like they want you to test, again, this is all cis math. They want you to test to see if at the morning, that's when you're peaking with the amount of testosterone that's going to be in your gonads, or on 2 separate days, so that you can get an accurate measure of what that is. I don't have to deal with that because that's not where I'm coming from anyway. Back to the top, shall we? Bullet number 2. Prior to initiating testosterone gel, 1.62% confirm the diagnosis of hypogonad. There's a lot of repetition in this thing. Confirm the diagnosis of hypogonadism by assuring that the serum testosterone has been measured in the morning or on at least 2 separate days. Oh, on the morning, on at least, not or. On at least 2 separate days that these concentrations are below the normal range. Parentheses 2. Bullet point number 3. Starting dose of testosterone gel 1.62% is 40.5 milligrams of testosterone. 2 pumps actuations. Applied topically once daily in the morning. Interesting. So they do want you to do this in the morning. Now listen. We are people. I am a person who has things to do. I was at one point doing it in the morning. You all know this. I was doing it in the morning, or I was doing it first thing when I got up out of bed. However, we recognize that we are people and people have things to do. And sometimes the morning looks like 11:30 p.m. And why am I getting home at 11:30 p.m.? Because I was at the theater working. And that's how life be sometimes. So we're going to do what we can with what we've got. Bullet point number 4. Apply to clean, dry, intact skin of the shoulders and upper arms. Again, we talked to the doctor about that. She said, apply it anywhere but your lower frontal sensitive parts and your chest. See, I thought she said face. Remember when I told you I thought she said face? Okay. Do not apply testosterone gel 1.62% to any other parts of the body, including abdomen, genitals, chest, armpits, or knees. Again, see now that has been debunked by my physician, but I also told y'all that I was going to do my own research and I want to stick to that. So please remind me of that. And that's 2.2 and 12.3. 2.2. 2.2 Administration and Instructions. Now we've read this before. It is the part that comes with the little image of the person with their shoulders. This is 2.2 right here. Can you see that? Right there. Administration. What is it? Administration instructions, which we've already read, so I'm not going to read it again. And then 12.3, I'm pretty sure we've also already read. We'll just take another look at that. Yes, because that is pharmacokinetics, and that was the chart that we were looking at that had the bullet points with if you should do it only on your shoulders or if you should do it on your shoulders and your abdomen. Okay, so we are working our way through this. Back to where we were. Bullet point number 5, dose adjustment. Testosterone gel 1.62% can be dose adjusted between a minimum of 20.25 milligrams of testosterone, 1 pump actuation, and a maximum of 81 milligrams of testosterone, 4 pumps actuation. Oh shit. The dose should be titrated. What a good word. Titrated based on the pre-dose morning serum testosterone concentration at approximately 14 days and 28 days after starting treatment of or following dose adjustment. And again, remember, I started myself at 20.25 milligrams, which is 1 pump. And I did that for approximately like 20, I think I did it right after the 25th. So it was like essentially like 4 weeks in, because I started on December 1st and by December 28th, which is about 4 weeks, I was like, I'm ready for 2 pumps. So I have been titrating myself already. Yes. Additionally, serum testosterone concentration should be assessed periodically thereafter. And I know this, and we know this, we being me and my physician. Now I'm telling you all because I am going to be seeing my physician sometime this month to probably test my levels again. Last bullet point for this section. Patients should wash hands immediately with soap and water after applying testosterone gel, 1.62%, and cover the application sites with clothing after the gel has dried. Now, remember, listen, I am using gloves because I want to be able to use my hands immediately following. I'm not putting anything in my mouth right now. Sometimes I do. If in that case, I'm extra careful about how I'm taking the gloves off once the testosterone has been on them. And again, the gloves are only being used for that, nothing else. And I'm usually putting it on a place where I'm about to put on clothing immediately following. Shoulders, abdomen, quads, shins, calves, hamstrings, glutes. That's where I concentrated. That's it. 2. Wash the application site thoroughly with soap and water prior to any situation where skin-to-skin contact of the application site with another person is anticipated. Now, this is the part that I don't really talk about too much because, thankfully for me, it's not really relevant. And that is also all for that section. I don't necessarily talk much about that only because my partner is also on testosterone. So there's not like a fear of having any sort of cross contact because we are both on the same medication. And so if I do accidentally get some on them, it's only going to be more of the same of what they're already getting. And they can't get any on me at this moment because they are taking injections. So we're good. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. T is for Temidayo. Tune in tomorrow for another day of 365 days of tea for me. I love you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.